Hey guys, what's up? Been away a while of the weekend and stuff, and I have actually updated the Ubers tournament, and all around one is finished, guys. So I just decided on the basis of people who had been active, people who had seemed genuine, and people who were not genuine. I just kicked because they were idiots. So yeah, just go and check out the bracket. It's posted in the description. Here coming up now is my own Ubers match against G0LDUCK for first round. And this took place yesterday actually, because I just got back from Green Day, which by the way was freaking amazing. And I just had to get it done, and I was overdue on my own tournament. But hey, that's what happens sometimes, and it's life. But hopefully we can show you this and enjoy this match, and yeah, here we go. Okay, let's get right into this, guys. This is the second time I've done this because I clicked cancel last time. So here is the first round of my Ubers tournament. This is against G0LDUCK, and let's see if I can break the mold, break my Ubers curse, my tournament curse of losing at every hurdle. So leads off with the Deoxys. That's fine for me. I just taunt it because I don't want it setting up any more screens than it can do already. Sets up a light screen, which is fine for me. Not too bothered about it. He'll probably be carrying Focus Sash or Light Clay. Not too worried whichever one, because light screen's not going to hinder me. I got physical, guys. I'm going to switch right out as he goes to mute, and I go to Metroid. Unfortunately, he taunts me on the T-Wave, which, as you'll find out later just now, it doesn't really matter because he was carrying a Lumberry as I knock it off. So the T-Wave really didn't make much of a difference if he taunted me. He unfortunately gets a Rock Polish up in the process, and I'm thinking, crap, this thing's going to be baton passing. And furthermore, he carries Nasty Plot, so this is even worse. I go to Lugia thinking I can Whirlwind him, completely forgetting about Taunt once again, and yeah, this is not looking good for me because he has +2 on speed and special attack, and I'm going to have to try and find a way out of this because Whirlwind is not going to affect him thanks to the Taunt. So I'm going to have to switch out to Metroid. Now my plan here is to just hopefully get the taunt from him, just bait him into taunting, and switch straight out to Garchomp so that I can psych him out and hit him physically. So I go to Chomp, it's fine, and he taunts me. It's not going to affect me because I'm just going to go straight out attacking. His Light Screen wears off, doesn't make a difference. Here I go for the Crunch, thinking I would outspeed. Unfortunately for me, he Rock Polish, which I completely forgot about, and if I had remembered the Rock Polish, I would have gone for Earthquake, predicting some sort of switch, or Outrage, most likely Earthquake, and that would have benefited me greatly because he went straight out to a Dialga. Now this poses a huge threat to my team. It has +4 special attack and +2 speed, and if this had been his Dialga that he intended to bring along to the match, I would have been swept 6-0 easily. Thankfully for me, he actually brought the wrong Dialga, which is a Trick Room one, and I'm going to have to try and get rid of this somehow. I have to go to something for Death Fodder. I think Kronos is my only option because I want everything else intact, and I have to go to it. It actually lives the Dragon Pulse on 23, but it's going to go down to the second one, so it really does not matter whatsoever as I die. So he gets a useless crit. That doesn't really make much of a difference because I would have been destroyed whatsoever, and I have to go to something else to try and get rid of this thing. I go to Lugia thinking I can live any hit and hopefully Whirlwind him away, it'll all be fine. Unfortunately, he gets a Crit Thunder with +4, which I was like, not sure if the crit mattered or not, but, +4 is pretty dangerous, and Lugia's physically based. I'm not too sure. Doesn't really matter. My mistake was going to Metroid second. I really should have gone to Metroid first, because Lugia would still have been intact. I would have had the Thunder Wave on him, been able to switch into Lugia, get up a light screen, and I would have been fine. But I did let Lugia die, which was a bad mistake. Now, I get up the spikes here as he power hacks. Not too much of a problem for me. I'm going to get 2 layers of spikes. Doesn't make a difference to the match overall. That small power hacks really wasn't too much of a big deal. However, here I go to Garchomp, go for the Earthquake, and this move right here, this power hacks, was quite costly for him. It meant that my Garchomp was still able to run around because I was able to 2-hit KO him with Earthquake, get a useless crit, but Garchomp does do some damage, so that was pretty poor for him, but as you'll see, there is some revenge later on. So I Earthquake, and the Mew comes in. He's going to go for the Rock Polish and Baton Pass, obviously. Unfortunately, doesn't really bring him into KO range, brings him into KO range, but doesn't kill him. And I'm going to have to switch to something here, which I do not want to Earthquake on his Baton Pass, because he's just going to go to a Flyer and straight out just abuse that. So I go to Spock, who hopefully will be able to take whatever threat he brings. He brings in a T-Tarp, which is fine for me because I know that I can live a hit. I know that Mewtwo is bulky enough to take a T-Tarp because it's Uber, because it has the stats, and I know I can live. So I hit it with an Aura Sphere. That's T-Tar out the way. Special defense boost from the Sandstorm is not going to help him whatsoever because simply put, Mewtwo is a beast on the special side. So thankfully, because of lefties, I'm not going to go down to the Sandstorm, and I wouldn't have anyway, but it's just going to keep me intact, you know. So he goes out to Giratina. This is actually a Giratina O, not a standard Giratina wall. I didn't know because it carried Shadow Sneak, and most Giratinas carry that anyway, so I thought, you know, it was just a standard Giratina. Because I have Diamond, I didn't realise, so that was kind of a problem there. I bring out Dragon Force just to purely outrage the crap out of that thing, and I'm Scarfed and I'll outspeed regardless. So I outrage it, it goes to Deoxys. He's going to die because Deoxys is frail as crap, and it's speed, and it has no defence whatsoever. It is a weak, frail, fragile Link. So he goes to Mewtwo. Now here I'm hoping that Sandveil hacks will come into play if I don't one-hit KO the Mewtwo. I unfortunately just don't. Sandveil hacks does not come into play, and I get killed by the Ice Beam. Now here I have my last guy, Rayquaza. I know I can get a Swords Dance up because I have Yachi Berry. If I get a Swords Dance up, I can Extreme Speed the Mewtwo, Extreme Speed the Mew, and outrage the Giratina and win the match. So everything is fine. But what happens?
Yachi Berry. Yes, motherfucker, Yachi Berry. If you've critted me, I will rage. No, 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 no!
What the hell just happened? What the crap just happened? Okay, seems like I've been cursed again. But yeah, whatever. Seems like I'm going out first round against G0LDUCK. He goes through. Good luck to him and everything. Hope he does well in the Ubers. But that is me down and out, so that sucks. But it turns out I could just have lived the Shadow Sneak and the Ice Beam, so it may have worked out for me, it may not. Anyway, keep getting those no items matches done. I know I still have to do mine. And please go subscribe to my Let's Play channel. I'm actually going to do Lost Winds at the moment, Winter of the Melodious. I'm going to post part 3 tonight. Hopefully, please go check that out. Links in the sidebar, down bar, sorry. Comment, rate, sub, and I'll check you guys later. Peace.